yes, we were in the tunnel yesterday. I picked up an item from there. That's where we came in, right? Yeah, that's the stairs. So let's go try and find Mumsy. But I hope you all had a good Friday and everything. Thank you for joining me again. The worst lit stream on
Bandages.
Twitch.
Someone's been patching themselves up. Looks like my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk. She must have used her own clothes.
Oh damn. I can't even see what he's looking at. Let's notice something. It'll cost us nothing. That's great. I like it when stuff costs nothing.
There are patches where the blood isn't totally clotted. That's a good sign, right? She changed them recently, which proves she's still looking after herself and still believes in her chances. Well, I'd love to tell her to keep hanging in there.
Maggie Smith ain't no quitter. Let's move away. Okie dokie. Oh damn, is that Mumsy? Oh, it's not Mumsy. It's another help. With a black mask. I haven't seen one with a black mask yet. Come on,
Damn
Louie.
it, Mother. Now what's happened?
I think she committed a murder. But I don't know, I'm only a detective. Those eyes. Is he gonna rage, or...?
Don't move!
Mummy?
Wait, I'm not armed.
Is it Mummy?
Who are you?
It's not Mummy.
Good God, Mother.
Mummy!
Tell me who you are!
Hey, Maggie. Is that the end of... Oh, fuck me. I can't believe we were so close to the end of that little chapter yesterday. If I'd known, I would have kept going. Sorry, guys. Mummy! We found Mummy. Let's see, we succeeded. I eavesdropped on the conversation between Piaggi and Walner. I convinced Piaggi to reveal some important information for me. I succeeded in opening the entrance to the crypt. Yes, I did. I found Mother in the crypt. She was not looking good. Alternate paths. I could have inspired Peru to trust me. Yeah, I really ballsed that up. I did. I'm just gonna have a little sip of my decaf coffee here for a second, guys. It's very hot. But it does taste of vanilla and caramel, and that's nice. I think we leveled up there. We were almost at level 7 before. We completed 2,362 objectives in that chapter. Did you know that? We unlocked 62 traits and exploited 105 vulnerabilities. Not one word of that is truth, but the game said so. So I must acknowledge the game and call it a liar. Anywho, I have 4 skill points available to assign. I could get... Oh, my logic to level 2. Wouldn't mind that. Manipulation to level 2. Ooh, the options are plentiful this day. Diversion. Nah, I don't like it. Okay, I could do with a bit of science, right? I could do with a bit of science. But I also want to get logic. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have any skill books, or whatever they are, that will get the logic for me. I think the game audio's a bit loud, don't you? I'll have to turn it down in a second. Occultism? We got level 1 there. I don't want to get too deep into that, you know? Not too deep. Manipulation. I'll go with the logic. Okay, I'll go 1 diversion, get that up to level 1. At least I've unlocked it, and I have the opportunity to interact with those things if I want to. Okay, let's validate that, and then we can assign our... Oh, we don't have... I can't assign any manuscripts. End of chat episode 2! Holy crap, I really stopped the stream at the wrong time yesterday, didn't I? Sorry about that. Dear me. On to episode 3 we go.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, Why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now.
Several
I have agreed
weeks?
to everything. Even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
Me too.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
Maggie! Best mom ever. Probably. Let's see here. Oh, I do have a skill point for science. And for etiquette. And I can do 3. Erudition, diversion. Okay. They're the 3 that I'm going to go with. That was science, etiquette, and erudition. Whatever the hell that means. Oh, actually, I should check that. Need to install another browser, though. Safari is balls. Did you know that? Erudition. Definition. Yeah, that sounds like a cool thing to say. It's a noun. The quality of having or showing great knowledge or learning. Scholarship. He was known for his wit, erudition, and teaching skills. Okay. Nobody's ever said that about me. Apart from the wit, maybe. I am known to be apparently a funny guy, which I think is hilarious. According to Merriam-Webster, extensive knowledge acquired chiefly from books, profound, recondite, or bookish learning. Alright, so someone who likes to read books. I like to read non-fiction. Don't really read fiction very much. Not because I don't like it, but because it always puts me to sleep. And it's like, oh, come on! I'm trying to enjoy this. Here we are. Previously on the council. Ripples. That's a great word. Ripples.
Don't move.
Mummy. Disconcerted. Someone threw you off balance. The cost of effort points increases when using skills. Use a golden elixir to cure yourself. Thanks, Gabe. I will do that.
Wait, I don't...
So you've come at last.
Easy. Let me turn around. Oh my god, Mother, what has happened to you?
Who are you?
What? But,
What?
Mother,
Who are you?
it's me,
Maggie.
Louis, your son.
No,
could you forget me?
lie. You won't catch me out like that. Louis isn't here. He obeys his mother. He would never have come here.
Mother, I don't know what you've been through, but lower your arm, please.
You think I was born yesterday, do you?
Not
But
with
it
that
won't
hair.
work.
I'm begging you.
One day you will fall.
Mother!
Why are you here?
Alright. Alright, let's think about this then. Conviction. Psychology. Okay, hold on. Our mum is a smart woman, okay? We know this. Remind her about the quest of the book. Ah. I don't want to screw this up, because you can play 2 softball, and it's not good. Mr. God with the bits, thanks very much, man. You might fall asleep. I had the busiest day at work for a very long time today. No problem, dude. Enjoy your snooze. If I put you to sleep, well, it wasn't on purpose. It's just a gift. Alright. We're not going to say it's time to go home, Mother, because that'll just get her to... She'll just shoot, right? She's clearly a little bit... Oh, that means she might be weak against psychology. I don't know. Do crazy people know when they're being psychoanalyzed? Does anybody know the answer to that? I should just ask myself. Ali, do you know when you're being psychoanalyzed? I don't know. It's never happened. Oh, but has it? That did not help me at all. I'm here to save her. Conviction. Damn, I did not want that. It costs too much. I can do psychology for free. But I risk pushing her over the edge. You would do 1 or 2. Wait, which one's 1 or 2? There's a circle. Let's remind her about the quest for the book. Something that she is obviously driven towards, that motivates her, might cheer her up a little bit. I'm gonna go for the book.
Remember Al-Azif?
I was sure.
Where's the book, Mother?
So that's what you want?
No!
Well, you will never find it. Emily died.
She's immune
for that.
against immune.
Got into her.
You are evil incarnate. Every word that comes out of your mouth is sharper than a razor blade.
I don't wish you any harm. Really, Mother. It's me, Louis.
Don't speak to me about him.
It is
you
me.
will never get him.
Mother, stop torturing yourself. It really is me, Louis. How can I convince you?
If you really are who you say you are, what was the saying I taught you?
You've been telling it to me since I was 3 years old,
Oh crap,
Mother.
I hope I know
How could
this.
I ever forget it?
Always keep your mind rational.
And open. That was in the very first scene of the game. And I remembered. Holy crap, I'm proud. Let's do it.
And open.
You knew it. You are smart. You're getting me muddled up. Tell me, rather, whose place were we at when I told you I was coming here?
Mother, I really am your son. You can't trick me. We were in Paris. We were investigating an art dealer.
His name?
Oh, fuck. What was his name? Oh, no. Game! Okay, what was his name again? Von Botcher. Yeah, that sounds great. I think it's Von Bolcher. Right?
I think he was called Von Botcher.
You think so? Wrong.
Fuck.
Louis would never have gotten it wrong.
I forgot.
No, wait. It's just a detail. He lived in Paris, near the Notre Dame Cathedral. We investigated him for 3 months. He made a fortune by taking advantage of gullible collectors of Parisian high society.
You're a good actor.
He was an ancient art dealer. He had the book, Al-Azif.
And that's what you wanted to get out of me, wasn't it?
Not at all. We unmasked him, but then he came after us. We escaped, but you didn't want me to intervene. I listened to you, and we knocked him out.
What? How? You can't know about that.
I can, I was there.
Louis, no. Is it really you? No! No!
Don't
no!
shoot me,
It's
Mummy,
not
please don't
true.
shoot me.
It's a
Please
nightmare.
don't shoot
Don't
me.
tell me that. Have you spoken to him?
Who?
Shit. She's completely panicked because I spoke to Mortimer. It seems she's afraid of what he might have said to me about her.
Did he speak to you?
Okay. We did, but I'm gonna tread very, very carefully here because she has a fucking gun! Is she afraid of what? Okay. Okay, so this is free. We tried occultism, it didn't work. She is frickin' loopy. I wouldn't mind trying psychology. He wasn't here when I arrived. That's true. That's not technically a lie. At least I don't think he was there. We never saw him. But he could have been busy. I mean, we saw his secret office where he's planning wars and stuff. Okay, I'm going to use psychology. Wish me luck.
Mother, I don't know what you're imagining, but don't worry. Everything will be all right. If you're worried about what I might think about Elizabeth Adams, honestly...
Oh, Louis! Elizabeth is the last of my worries.
She called me
now.
Louis. She called me Louis.
I did what
That
I
is
could for her.
progress
but it was
right there.
Too late. Very well. Rational and open, Louis. Since you arrived on the island, has anything strange happened to you?
Yeah.
Depends on what you mean by strange.
Visions. Well, I hope I get to choose all of these because this would be fun to actually explore. I want to know how the hell she lost her hand. Because all we did was have a vision about that. I mean, having visions. That was the first thing that happened. And in that first vision, Mumsy had one hand. Poor Maggie. She became Hook. The youngins won't get that one, I don't think. I'm going to start off with the visions. They seem like, you know, that seems like something that you would blurt out from the top of your head only to your mother. Otherwise, if you do it to somebody else, they'll think that you're crazy. Believe me, I know. Having visions?
Like me having visions, for example?
I knew it! It started! Oh,
Hell,
Louis,
she's
I just
panicking.
wish I...
Yes, it's happened to me. Like when I was a boy. I find myself
Oh,
in
damn, I
someone else's body
fucked up.
for the space of a dream.
Have you ever dreamed of a different place to the one where you were sleeping without being able to explain it?
No. But Mother, don't worry. I'm not losing my mind. Everything is fine. You used to give me a concoction to calm me down when I was little. So, just make some for me once we get back home.
Migraines? Loss of consciousness? Loss of control?
No, rest assured. All is well. I promise you.
What else? If you really are who you say you are,
Damn it!
then you'll do what I ask of you.
Which is...
A conference is going to be held. You will attend on my behalf.
That's
No,
the plan.
wait, Mother.
That's the plan.
No one cares
You
about...
will be invited and you will go. Mortimer will present a project.
She's not aiming at me.
Whatever this project is,
She's not aiming at me.
whatever the project is,
Don't
I
tell her,
want you to learn as much as you can about it. You'll have to get by as best you can, but we must find out what it's about. Do you understand?
Don't you think that before all that, there are a few issues to be addressed?
Do you understand?
Yes. All right, I understand.
I'll explain afterward, but right now you must go to the conference. Go now!
You do realize you're still treating me like
Go!
If you aren't there when I get back, I warn you.
That seemed like a bit of an empty threat to
One
somebody
more
with a
thing,
musket.
Mother. Emily Hillsborough, Emma's sister, came to this island looking for her sister. She probably won't hesitate to take revenge and...
I can't believe
It's the signal that the conference
I
is
didn't
starting,
win
Louis.
that.
Don't be concerned about the Duchess. She's the last of our worries.
It's really hard to know who to trust, which actually reminds me of something that Peru said to me yesterday, right? Peru from France. That's quite funny. He said, don't trust anybody. And then he grunted at me like a savage animal and then walked away. Wait, where are we going now? Attend the conference. I forgot where it was being held. The salon, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll... Wait, what's through here? Servicing stairs. I can't go through there. That's the garden, which we already were in. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Oh, hey, there's the help. The guy with the white mask.
Monsieur de Richet, you're the only one missing at the conference. Please join the guests.
Can you get my way? Is this not the way? Okay, it must not be the way. Where is the conference? It could be in his office, right? Yeah, we'll head up to his office. I'm gonna keep going upstairs. Betsy! Hey man, how are you doing? And yes, I'm fine, thanks, by the way. All the better now that you're here. Oh, have you been watching Obi? I've not started it yet. I wouldn't mind getting into it though. I still need to catch up with Boba Fett.
I have suspected it.
Oh yeah, Shorzy, yeah, you told me about that. I've got it in my notebook here. And listen, well, I do. I write it down and then reread it in my own voice later. Okay, who should we interrupt first? Peru's looking awfully lonely. I'm going to talk to him. Hey, there's a little box there.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
I don't have that key. Oh, I do!
I have suspected
Apparently. I don't have the other key though. Unlock the second. Oh, I have subterfuge! Oh, but I don't have a lot of action points, so that's not a good idea right now. What's that say? Just fart very loud and everyone wants to speak to you, Ali. Easy solution. No, they won't. They'll want to go away. They're like, can we move this meeting to another room and leave that guy behind? His bowels are reeking.
I don't know if
method,
you ever found what you were looking for in the garden, but Mortimer is waiting for you. I suggest you get a move on.
Well, I'm gonna talk
You
to him
say it as
last.
if you were afraid of him.
Oh. What's he afraid of? The big tough guy. Let's do psychology. He's a big lump of meat. I can't help but think that no brains, you know?
I sense that you have things you'd like to say, but something's holding you back.
He's
What is going
vulnerable
on
to the
between you two?
psychology. Lovely jubbly.
Absolutely nothing. I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost. The siren's song, Monsieur de Richet. You wake up one morning, not knowing where you are, and you think about everything you've done for a man who wasn't even worth it. For a man who has no respect for you, who uses you, and who drops you as soon as he no longer needs you.
Poor guy.
For me, it's too late now. But you still have a choice. Don't respond to his call, sir.
I have a feeling that Mummy Maggie is also on that boat in terms of Mortimer too. Tri-horn hats, yeah, they're pretty sweet, eh? But I don't understand, like, is it just a style thing? Like, is there like a functional reason for that shape? Other than when it gets blown off your head, it goes like a helicopter. Apart from that, is there any reason for the shape? Alright, I'm going to talk to this trio here.
My son.
There's some
glad
amber on
you're
that
here.
table.
It seems Lord Mortimer's been waiting for you to arrive before beginning. What a pity your mother isn't here for the conference. I hope I'll be able to see her before I leave. I still have a very important letter.
Holmes giving me a stare.
Feeling all right, Louis? You look like you're miles away.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Lord Mortimer wants to talk to you, Louis. Don't make him wait.
Oh, okay. Everybody seems to want me to get to talk to him. Hey, there was some amber on that table that I want to get. Oh, and there's a coin there. Yes. I think there's something on every table. I should get it all. And that's Mortimer. I don't want to talk to him yet. I'm going to talk to these two.
No, if you are serious about it, I shall consider the matter.
Oh no, sorry, that's not Mortimer and Von Volin, or whatever he's called. They look so alike from the back
I have suspected.
and in the dark.
Good evening, gentlemen. Are we ready? The much-awaited conference is about to begin?
That is what we have all been waiting for.
All right.
I
Jesus.
believe that
He's
Lord
so angry.
Mortimer wishes to speak to you before it begins. You should go and see him. Are you quite sure, sir? Is there not a little mistake somewhere?
Why am I getting
Yes,
redirected?
she asked him at last, and he could not help answering.
Okay, let's talk to Mortimer then. I can't believe we're about to interrupt a conversation between the President of the United States and Lord Mortimer.
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Oh.
Thank you kindly. But what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry. You are not alone, Louis.
Very well.
Okay, how does a conference work? Let's start from the beginning, shall we?
In concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the
Damn.
go-betweens.
Hey, FX still.
Finally,
How are you
if
doing?
the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
No wonder nothing gets done, eh? What's this conference about?
Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
I think Jeremy Clarkson was inspired by George Washington of the world. More questions. Do you meet often?
Do you often hold this kind of society dinner?
In general, once a year, but in actual fact it tends to be events that dictate our gatherings.
That sounds like the Bilderberg Group. I mentioned them yesterday. Did you guys read up on them at all? Have you been operating long?
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis. It has continued from generation to generation.
Hey, FX still. Have you had a good day? What major decisions have you already orchestrated? Oh, here we go.
Can you give me an example of an event that was decided here before
the
being
press is
implemented
here.
in the outside world?
Well,
we're about to get a
take the French
confession.
Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
This sounds like so many things I've read. So many things. Have you been operating for long?
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis.
Really?
It has continued from generation to generation.
That's an arrogant statement. Always existed. I can imagine now us as apes gathering around a fire and planning what to do with the neighbouring tribe. Tribe? Is there such a thing as a tribe of apes? What's the familial unit designation for apes? Does anybody know? Or is it just a family? Yoji's in my simrig. He's sitting in my chair. Okay, I have no more questions.
Louis, let me keep you a moment.
I
would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance.
That's so good.
You see,
A
the
Reddit
project
of
I'm going
apes.
to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the
that's so
proposition
good.
to the Assembly for it to become French.
Okay, I don't want to give them too much attitude here. Continue.
My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come
I'm sorry,
in.
what?
France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
Just like that. Hand over France to America. Yeah. Alright. I've said some pie in the sky things in my days. But that one, that's a that is a professional bullshitter right there. You know? That's what that is. Where does this project extend? Wait, politics. Will he be immune to politics? And what's this? Questioning. He'll be immune to questioning. I might be able to get him with some politics.
Lord Mortimer, I'm sure you're aware that Louisiana is hardly prime quality land. I wouldn't be exaggerating to call it marshland. How is acquiring land they won't know what to do with going to strengthen the United States?
Think further, Louis. The United States won't stop there. Once they've acquired Louisiana, nothing will stop them. All they would have to do then is keep pushing toward the west to take the whole North American continent.
So you intend to get rid of the Spanish?
They are purely transitory. This is the settlers' home. It is natural for them to want to develop their nation to become one of the greatest powers of this world. As for the Spanish, there are just a handful of them actually on site, and if need be, we'll see to it that they are sufficiently occupied in Europe so that their focus is not on the North American continent. Moreover, Spain really only cares about its colonies in South America. It's hardly my fault if they are not capable of seeing the potential in the North American territories. The concept of royalty is from bygone times. It is time to lead the way to democracy. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies.
That's true, actually.
Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
Blast it, Mother. You didn't know about everything. His project is commendable. Why tell me to beware? Could you have gotten it wrong?
Commendable? You just called a people of, like, a collection of sentient
My friends,
beings
I propose we get
transitory.
started.
Commendable?